words because I choose to, not because I'm soft. Hold the chair, pour the glass first, speak without profanity in mixed company, not from performance, from the understanding that the most ferocious thing in any room is always the most composed. My grandfather wore linen in the summer heat of Naples. Said a man who dresses well is a man who respects the room. Said the suit is the first sentence, everything after is elaboration. Said the ones who came in rumpled were already announcing their intentions toward imprecision. I took that lesson and I sutured it to everything. I came from the streets, didn't leave me there just wearing better fabric. Now underneath the cufflinks is the same man who learned hunger, who learned that elegance was not the opposite of danger. It was its most sophisticated delivery system. Gentlemen, the word they use for men like me in company. Gentlemen, the word they whisper differently when I've left the room. The courtesy is genuine, the warmth is not performance, but never mistake the refinement for the absence of the thing that built it. Gentlemen, I say please and mean it, say thank you and mean it. Hold the standard for myself before I hold it for the room. But underneath the protocol, the polish and the patience is a man assembled from the kind of mornings where the only thing between you and disappearing was the decision not to. I've watched men confuse gentility with docility, think the manners meant the edges had been sanded permanently smooth, lean to the courtesy like it was permission for transgression, and discover at considerable cost that the courtesy was never the whole architecture. The gentleman has a specific kind of menace that the merely aggressive never quite achieve, because aggression telegraphs itself. It's readable, it's limited, but the man who brings you flowers and also ends careers before the weekend, that man occupies a frequency that has no antidote in any conventional playbook. Refinement is the long game, crudeness closes doors. That elegance was built specifically to enter and never quite leave. There's something I inherited from the man who raised me in between the codes and the silences. They said a real gentleman doesn't prove himself in the loud moments. Anyone can be impressive when the room is watching, when the stakes are visible, when the performance has an audience. The gentleman is the man who is exactly the same in the empty room, who holds a standard when there's no one to observe him holding it, who treats the waiter with the same precision he applies to the man across the table with the power, because the waiter sees everything, files everything, and remembers longer than the powerful ever think to worry about. Character isn't what you perform when it counts, it's what you are when nothing is counting. So when they call me gentleman, I receive it without correction, and without the naivety of thinking. It covers everything I am. It covers what I've chosen to bring into the light. The rest lives in the same body, behind the same eyes, underneath the same well-chosen fabric. And the rest knows exactly when to surface. The gentleman is not a disguise for the man beneath. The gentleman is what the man beneath built when he understood that the most enduring kind of power doesn't announce itself at the door. It waits until you're comfortable, until you've accepted the warmth of it, and then quietly, unassumingly, without raising its voice or adjusting its cuffs, it becomes the only thing in the room that matters. Always was. You just mistook the courtesy for the ceiling. It was never the ceiling, it was the floor.